Hey, what's up? I'm John Norris with MTV News here in downtown New York City at the legendary CBGB. Not only is it the birthplace of punk rock, launching the careers of bands like the Ramones, Talking Heads, and Blondie, among others, but it's become an icon of American pop culture. Not unlike Coca-Cola and McDonald's, even the CBGB logo is instantly recognizable. But now the future of CBGB is in danger due to a bitter dispute between the club's owner, Hilly Crystal, and his landlords, who are threatening to raise the rent to an astonishing $40,000 a month. So when the lease expires on this club at the end of August, will that spell the end of this sacred institution?
CBGB's is an icon. It's an institution.
It should be a landmark, definitely. Absolutely a landmark. It's such a reference point in music.
CBGB was born in 1973 on a desolate block in the East Village, when drunks and prostitutes still roamed these downtown streets.
It was a terrific atmosphere. And the first time we played here, we played with Blondie and a drag queen act.
I really enjoyed going back in the deep, dark ages, seeing all these great bands. And there was no people there. I mean, they were just like sort of playing for the local crowd, playing for the other bands, basically.
40 of my favorite bands started at CBGB's, like the Dead Boys and Ramones and Patti Smith and Blondie. And without those bands, I wouldn't be here today playing music.
Throughout the 80s and 90s, CBGB continued hosting punk, hardcore, and indie rock shows. And while outside the neighborhood was changing drastically, inside the club seemed frozen in time, a rundown relic of gritty old New York.
I remember playing CBGB's and thinking that no one had cleaned the toilets in there for at least 6 or 7 years.
I went and it was just this club.
Which I think is maybe part of the charm.
Though its golden age is long over, today CB's is still a pipeline for underground music. And for young bands, playing CBGB is a rite of passage on the road to success.
My first concert I ever played in New York was at CBGB's.
First time I ever played there was in 1987, I think, with my hardcore band Scream.
Yeah, we played CBGB's, and honestly, one of the funnest shows ever.
In recent years, it's been a destination for superstars who want to treat their fans to an intimate club show. But there have also been some wacky moments at CB's, like when Debbie Gibson took the stage with hardcore punks, the Circle Jerks. And of course, the rap metal return of Vanilla Ice. With the threat of eviction looming, an alliance of artists is organizing a campaign to save CBGB.
We want to defend it and keep it here in New York where it belongs.
Led by Little Steven Van Zandt of Bruce Springsteen and Sopranos fame, they're staging a series of benefit concerts, culminating with a rally in New York's Washington Square Park on August 31st. After 3 decades of live music, club owner Hilly Crystal hopes his venue will survive.
This happened in New York, and it's part of New York history, and it would be a shame for it not to be here. There's no real reason for it not to stay here.